Stop making this Facebook ad mistake. Guys, a lot of you are making the same mistakes when it comes to Facebook. And the mistake is that you want to save money on the testing so you don't let your product run enough time. And I'm going to share with you a few screenshots that I'm going to prove you that doing that is wrong because you're probably missing on a few winning products. How can you save money? Well, test less. Set up a budget that you're affordable to lose to test products weekly. When you set that budget for you and you're comfortable, then you can be like, okay, I'm comfortable losing $100 per week, $50 per week, whatever it is, $2,000 per month, whatever your number is, whatever the amount of number you want to allocate is, don't go past that budget. But at the same time, don't try to test more, but at the same time, cutting on the testing because you want to test more, but at the same time, saving. That's not the way to do it. And I'm going to prove you right now on this video that by doing that, you're missing on a lot of products. Okay. So what do we have right here? So this is a campaign from TripleWhale. So it's a Facebook campaign, but we have an external app to track the sales because, as you know, Facebook doesn't track everything, and without TripleWhale, we weren't able to track all the metrics that we could. So we always use TripleWhale, and that's why when I speak with Facebook, I always show TripleWhale. So this is the Facebook dashboard, but on TripleWhale. So that's the only difference, but it's still Facebook. So as you can see, this is day one of a product and it just got one sales, nothing too crazy. And a lot of you would have killed that product because it's like, oh, it's one sale, no big deal, like probably a lucky shot. But look what I see. The way that I see things is, let's say you have the same results, but you have no add to cart, not good CTR, not good CPC. I would probably turn off the product. But in this scenario, as you can see, we've spent $110 until the end of the day. So a full 24 hours, $110, and we got only one sale. But still, the profit margin on that product is around $100 at that time. Obviously, you're going to see later on what's going to happen, but later on, by implementing upsells, by implementing cross sales, by implementing email marketing and all those things, we were able to rise our profit margin by $120. So a lot of you would be like, okay, it's one sale, but nothing crazy. But this is where things are tricky. Look at this. We have a lot of ATCs, 11 ATCs. We have a very high CTR. Look at the CTR, 6%, 8%, 3%, 5%. That's craziness right here. And by the way, guys, those results are made with image ads, not with videos, image. So, inside of our mentorship program, we teach you how to run image ads, and it is extremely powerful. So you need to understand, don't only rely on YouTube videos, rely on images also. Okay. So as you can see, we have an incredible CTR, but we also have a very low CPC. So very low CPC, incredible CTR, ATC, an insane amount of ADC as well. So we decided to let run the product. Okay, so what happened when we decided to let run the product? Well, look at here. We got 3 purchases the next day with even less. We spent $75 the next day and we got 3 purchases. That's craziness, guys. And look at the average CPA, $25. At that point, we were extremely profitable with an average of $100 profit margin per product sold. It was making money time. And as you can see, we spend less and we had more sales. Why? Because Facebook takes time to optimize. Obviously, Facebook is not God. So what I mean is, if you have very bad metrics, if you have horrible CTR, horrible CPC, no ATC at all, then it's not going to magically start becoming good. But if you see some purchase intent, then living it another day could change really drastically everything. And what about now, after a few weeks, even after a few months of the products? Well, we've made a decent amount of money with that product. So as you can see on here, we've spent 13,000 to make 31,000. But that's the thing, it didn't track everything. So yes, TripleWhale is good, but we had around a $9,000 that we're missing. Still, like I told you, we had an average profit margin of $100, but by the end, by implementing email marketing, by implementing emails, by implementing shipping protection, we were able to rise our average order by $120 profit margin with $40,000 in revenue. We probably made with that product an easy $9,000 to $10,000 around that. So guys, this is what you want to do. You don't want to be like, oh, let me close the product as fast as possible so I could save some money. If you try to save some money, it's going to hurt you back and you're not going to have results like this. Guys, as you can see, obviously over the time, you need to test different creative, you need to test different things, but a winning product is fairly consistent. Look at this, 600 add to cart. CTR wasn't the 8% than before, but it's still very healthy. 2%, 3% is very healthy. What about the CPC? Well, the CPC majority of the time is below $1, still very, very healthy. And that's what you want. Obviously, the reason that you want a good profit margin is because the CPA will rise no matter what over the time. And there's nothing you can do about that. You can test different creative, but it will rise. So that's why, this product, instead of making us maybe $2,000, we were able to make $10,000 in profit because we were able to implement things like email marketing, like upsells, like shipping protection, and all of those things stacked together allowed us to make more profit. So it didn't matter if we had a CPA that is $70. So it doesn't matter at all. But if you have a product that is only $30, $50 and you only have, let's say, $20 profit margin, it could be problematic. That's why most of you, when you guys are running ads, your product will last only 1 or 2 months at most, because you're going to saturate your creative. You're going to make a little bit of money, but after that, you'll need to switch up to the next product. We don't like to do that. We like to establish brands on the long term with each one of our product. If we can, then at least we try to make it last as long as possible. If it's 5, 9, 1 year, then at the end of the day, it's more than the average dropshipper. And how do you do that? It's by selecting high ticket product to sell. And even with high ticket, we haven't tested with a crazy amount of money. So think about this. Our profit margin with everything included is 120. And at first it was $100 and we tested a campaign with $100. That's nothing crazy when you think about this. Most people, they test their $50 product with around $100 as well. So you don't need a crazy amount of money to test with those products. So guys, this is what you're missing out. So always, always, always leave your product run enough time. But again, make sure that it's not a habit on bad products. Because if you let every product that you test running too much and it doesn't have any ATC, it doesn't have any good metrics, then you're just burning your cash. And at the end of the day, Facebook, TikTok, whatever platform you're in, they don't care on how much money you make. They care on how much money you spend. That's what do they care. So if you want to succeed, make sure that you control with your money. Make sure that you allocate enough funds to test products, and you don't allocate funds to, let's say, test product, but you want to test more, so you restrict your budget. Don't do that. Let your product run until you believe that it's enough, and then close it and move on. Close it and move on. The more you test, the more you will learn, the more you will be able to analyze your metrics, and the more you will analyze behaviors of good products compared to bad products. But like I said, guys, at the end of the day, let your product run enough time. That's what you want to do. So yeah, this is a simple product that we have launched. Nothing crazy. I just want to show you what's profitable, what's possible when it comes down to drop shipping. We're at the end of 2024, beginning 2025, very, very soon, and even sooner by the time this video is going to be posted. But guys, you can definitely change your life when it comes down to drop shipping. You just need to follow the right tactics. And guys, let's be honest, we are behind a computer running ads in another country. So what's better than that? There's nothing better than that. There's nothing easier than that. Obviously, there's hiccups, there's problems, there's ad account ban, there's Facebook restriction, whatever. But at the end of the day, it's no more painful than doing a 9 to 5. So yeah, guys, this is the video of today. Wish you all an amazing rest of the day. Take care and peace out.